Hello, this is Anna with Anna D. Scratch and Crafts, about to take you on a journey, either scratching cards or showing you some of my artwork. Whichever it is, sit back and enjoy the video. Hello, this is Anna, and I'm going to show you how I ended up with this cute little bear that's got all these gorgeous little things on it. First thing is to make the garland, so I have to get all my little flowers out and kind of put them in the order I want to put them in. So you see me deciding the colors and the style of flowers and just putting them in a little circle on a dry piece of paper. I forgot to turn the camera on, but basically I just set a circle of glue down, and now I'm transferring the flowers I chose from the dry paper onto this little circle of glue. Just putting them in place, setting them up and getting them straightened out, and gonna let it dry. At this point now I'm taking some of the extra glue there and I'm going to work on the bear. First thing I'm going to do is put its eyes in. Again, I'm not painting, I'm actually using all my little gemmy things, my little crafty items. So I've got the two eyes in. And then I decided if he's sitting in a garden with flowers, he's got to have the little garden bugs. So I pulled out some of my little ladybugs. And then I put some ladybugs on the back, but I didn't film that. Just showing you now where they're at. Now that the garland is dried, it peels right off of the plastic backing. And now I'm cutting off the excess glue, because you would have seen from the other one that the glue was a large circle and it spread out even more before it finally dried. So I'm using an X-Acto blade to cut off all the extra, using the scissors to clean it up. And now I'm setting it on top of the bear, deciding the way I want to put it on. And that's the way it's going to go. So let's get out the glue and glue it on. Once the garland's on, then I'm adding some other little insects, some butterflies, some bees, and setting it up to dry. Off camera, I forgot to show it. I glued up a nose and the mouth using enamels, and I found myself a nice little heart out of my little collections of charms, and we're going to glue those onto the little bear. So here we go, putting glue on the little place the mouth and nose is going to go. Set it in there, kind of press it down. A little glue where the heart's going to go. And let everything set up and dry. And here it is now with everything dried. Kind of give you a full view of everything I put on. Added an extra little bees and another butterfly. So that's my little bear sitting in the garden and being joined by all the little garden friends. I have been busy with my crafts. Start out with my paintings. You may have seen this one. I think I included it on one of my videos, but I'm not sure. Now what I wanted to do was a night scene of that, but I got a little bit different. I decided to make it a snow scene instead. So I did up that painting. Now this one I've done quite a while ago, but I don't think I've shown it to you either. Just another flower. You know, I like to do the little flowers. I wanted something kind of in black and white. So the flower is black and white with just the green for the leaves in the background. Setting up just a few of my other things that I did. You've seen one of the other frogs I did like this. This is a different colored up. Just kind of went a little wild. So I got two of these little frogs. The other one's already sitting on the shelf. There's another gnome like this. So if you think you've seen this one, this is actually a new one. You can tell the other one I gave black hair. This one I gave yellow. And I stayed clean. I didn't put any special flowers or anything on this. I just left them as is. Kind of like this one because it's got the braids. I think you can see them better now that they're in yellow. So I put that one to the side. Now this kitty I think you've seen before, but I hadn't painted it up yet. I have filled it up with the diamond art gems, and then I just did some color on it. I've been kind of picking him up and coloring him quite a bit lately, and I think I'm done. We won't mess with him anymore. Cute little kitty cat. Now you've seen the other rabbit, and I think I showed you this rabbit when it came out of the mold. This one actually has both ears in place. And you saw the other standing up rabbit that I did in this kind of design, where it's just a little bit of every color. Only in this case I did it on a gray background, so it's mostly a gray rabbit with just a little bit different colors in it. Make it look like it's more of a wild rabbit rather than a bought one from the store. Although I've heard that you can get them this color in the stores. Here's my new gnome. I showed him out of the mold but unpainted. Got his ears. Just simple. Darker pink for the beard and pink. And again, I didn't do any designs on, I left it clean. I'm going to be pouring another one of him. Maybe I'll do the next one up nice and pretty with all different colors. This is that other little froggy I showed you straight out of the mold. Again, I didn't do too much with him. I just colored his dots, colored his eyes, gave him red nail polish for his nails. And that's about it with him. Kind of cute. And then you also saw the little tortoise. Again, I left the head and legs the color of green that I had for the bear, and just painted up his shell. Now, I don't know if you can tell or not, I did put a little touches of brown on the green just to give them a look of like having skin, so they aren't straight colors. Tortoiseshell is tortoiseshell, which means it does have colors in it. And he's ready to go on the shelf with the other little tortoise. And of course, you've seen the little bear. So this catches you up on what I've been painting. Now in my next video, as soon as I get the mold set up, I did finally glue together the two pieces of the baby dragon. So I'll be putting him in his egg, and I've got some other new molds coming in the mail, so that's what I'm waiting on. Once they get in the mail and I've got all the molds set up, then I'll pour everything at once. So he'll be part of my next project. You'll get to see another little baby dinosaur in an egg. So I hope you enjoyed seeing me do this. And I do have another project in mind as to whether I do it or not using this one, but we'll find out whether I get around to it or not. You'll see it in the next video if I do. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all my little critters. I like my little critters. They're fun to do. They keep me busy. They look cute on my shelves. So wherever you're at, have a good day, good night. Enjoy it. Thumbs up. Let me know if you want to see something specific out of all of the molds you've seen me do, and I'll see if I can do it. I like playing around. Move you back so you can see too. Bye-bye.